Daily Horoscope Analysis for Virgo, June 10th, 2025. Dear Virgo, today's celestial configuration brings a fascinating blend of energies into your life. With Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Saturn, your analytical abilities are particularly heightened. This is a day when your natural attention to detail can truly shine and bring you significant advantages. The morning hours begin with the moon in Capricorn, another earth sign that complements your practical nature. This creates a grounding effect that helps you approach your day with methodical precision. You'll likely find yourself organizing your tasks efficiently and tackling your to-do list with renewed vigor. This is an excellent time to address any administrative matters or paperwork that has been piling up. In your career sector, Mars is activating your house of professional achievement, bringing a surge of ambitious energy. Projects that require careful planning and execution will benefit tremendously from your input today. Colleagues and superiors are likely to notice your contributions, so don't hesitate to share your ideas during meetings or collaborative sessions. Your ability to spot errors or inefficiencies that others miss will be particularly valuable. Consider this an opportune moment to propose that process improvement you've been contemplating. Regarding your financial outlook, Venus is positioned favorably in your money house, suggesting potential for financial gains through careful planning rather than risky ventures. This isn't a day for gambling or speculative investments, but rather for reviewing your budget, making adjustments to savings plans, or reconsidering your approach to debt management. A financial opportunity may arise through a conversation with someone in your professional network. Keep your ears open around midday. Your relationships are highlighted by a tender aspect between Venus and Neptune, creating an atmosphere of compassion and understanding. For Virgos in committed relationships, this is an ideal day to express your feelings through practical acts of service rather than grand gestures. Your partner will appreciate the thoughtful ways you demonstrate care. Single Virgos might find themselves attracted to someone who shares their values of reliability and integrity. A conversation that begins about work or practical matters could develop an unexpected emotional depth. Health-wise, today's planetary influences suggest paying particular attention to your digestive system, a traditional area of concern for Virgo. The alignment of Jupiter with your wellness sector indicates that dietary adjustments could bring noticeable benefits. Consider incorporating more fiber-rich foods and probiotics into your meals. Stress management is also highlighted, as the Mercury-Saturn trine supports establishing healthy routines and boundaries. A short meditation practice or mindfulness exercise around lunchtime could help center your energy and prevent mental fatigue. Intellectually, this is a day of remarkable clarity. Your mind is sharp and receptive to new information, making it an excellent time for learning, studying, or engaging in research. If you've been considering taking a course or developing a new skill, today's energy supports making concrete plans in this direction. Technical subjects or detailed work that might overwhelm others will feel manageable and even enjoyable to you under these auspices. Your home environment may require some attention today, as Uranus creates a slight tension with your domestic sector. An unexpected repair or reorganization might become necessary. Approach these surprises with your natural problem-solving abilities rather than frustration. By day's end, you'll likely feel satisfaction from having handled these matters efficiently. Socially, today brings opportunities for meaningful connections rather than superficial interactions. You may find yourself in the role of advisor or confidant as friends or colleagues seek your practical wisdom. Your ability to listen carefully and offer thoughtful, solution-oriented advice is particularly enhanced. A conversation that begins casually could evolve into an important moment of connection or even a valuable networking opportunity. Creatively, the Mercury-Saturn trine supports projects requiring precision and attention to detail. Artistic Virgos may find satisfaction in crafts or arts that involve intricate work or organizational elements. Writing, editing, and communication projects are also highly favored today. As the day progresses into evening, the moon shifts into Aquarius, bringing a slightly more detached and forward-thinking energy. This transition encourages you to step back from immediate concerns and consider your longer-term goals and aspirations. This lunar influence may inspire innovative solutions to problems you've been pondering throughout the day. Overall, June 10th, 2025, presents Virgo with a productive and potentially rewarding day. Your natural strengths are amplified by supportive celestial energies, allowing you to make significant progress in areas that matter most to you. The key to maximizing today's potential lies in embracing your methodical nature while remaining open to the moments of intuition that the Venus-Neptune aspect brings. Your lucky color today is navy blue, representing depth of thought and reliability. The number 4 carries special significance, symbolizing structure and foundation qualities that resonate strongly with your current astrological influences. For optimal energy flow, carry or wear hematite, a grounding stone that enhances your natural organizational abilities while providing protection against scattered energies. Remember, dear Virgo, that while your tendency to seek perfection is one of your greatest strengths, today also invites you to recognize when good is good enough. The Saturn influence reminds you that sometimes completion is more valuable than endless refinement. Trust in your exceptional ability to discern what truly matters and allow yourself to celebrate the progress you make today. On June 10, 2025, Virgo finds themselves navigating a complex celestial landscape with several significant planetary positions influencing their practical nature. The Sun continues its journey through Gemini, occupying your 10th house of career and public reputation. This placement shines a spotlight on your professional endeavors, making this an excellent time for recognition from superiors or advancement in your workplace hierarchy. Mercury, your ruling planet, also resides in Gemini, creating a powerful double influence on your career sector. This alignment sharpens your communication skills in professional settings and enhances your ability to express ideas clearly to authority figures and colleagues alike. The precision that naturally comes to Virgos is particularly heightened, allowing you to spot details others miss in presentations and strategic planning sessions. Venus currently transits through Cáncer in your 11th house of social connections and future aspirations. This placement softens your typically analytical approach to relationships and opens pathways for nurturing connections within your professional network. There's a protective quality to how you engage with friends and associates today, potentially leading to deeper bonds with those who share your vision. Mars in Leo occupies your 12th house of the subconscious and hidden matters, creating a curious dynamic where your energy and drive are functioning behind the scenes. This placement suggests powerful internal processing occurring beneath your composed exterior. You might find yourself working through complex problems in your dreams or during quiet moments of reflection. Jupiter's position in Gemini amplifies the career focus, bringing expansion and opportunity to your professional realm. This beneficial giant of the solar system enhances the possibilities for growth, potentially presenting you with chances to increase your influence or scope of responsibility. During this transit, your natural Virgoan talents for organization and detailed analysis become magnified assets in your career toolkit. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. This placement brings structure and seriousness to your one-on-one connections, whether personal or professional. Contracts and commitments made during this time tend to have lasting significance, so approach them with your characteristic thoroughness. Perhaps most notably, Uranus has recently entered Gemini, joining the cluster of planets in your career sector. This revolutionary planet brings unexpected developments and innovative thinking to your professional life. For Virgos who have felt stuck in conventional career paths, Uranus offers liberation through creative approaches to work and achievement. Its presence might manifest as surprising opportunities, that require quick decisions somewhat uncomfortable for your methodical sign, but potentially rewarding if you can adapt. Neptune in Aries occupies your 8th house of shared resources and transformation. This placement creates some fog around financial matters involving others' investments, taxes, inheritances, or shared accounts. Your typically sharp attention to financial details might need extra reinforcement today, as Neptune can blur boundaries and create illusion. Double-check any financial documents before signing. Pluto's continued retrograde motion through Aquarius affects your 6th house of daily routine, health, and service. This transformative planet is gradually reshaping how you approach your everyday habits and wellness practices. There might be power struggles in workplace dynamics or revelations about how your daily schedule supports or undermines your well-being. The moon transits through Aquarius in your 6th house today, aligning with Pluto and heightening emotional awareness around work relationships and health matters. This placement encourages you to process feelings about service-oriented aspects of your life and consider how you can better nurture yourself while maintaining your productive output. The North Node in Aries calls you toward greater courage in handling shared resources and transformative experiences, while the South Node in Libra suggests releasing patterns of overdependence on others for stability. For Virgos specifically, today's planetary positions create a dynamic tension between career ambitions and workplace responsibilities. Your analytical mind is operating at peak performance with Mercury in its favorite sign, yet Neptune's influence requires you to trust intuition alongside logic. The concentration of planets in Gemini suggests this is a pivotal time for professional development, with opportunities for networking and advancement coming through clear communication and innovative thinking. Pay particular attention to conversations with authority figures today, as they may contain hidden opportunities that appeal to your detail-oriented nature. Your health needs careful attention with both the Moon and Pluto affecting your 6th house of wellness. Incorporate mindful practices into your routine and be conscious of stress manifesting as physical tension, particularly in the digestive system, a traditional area of vulnerability for Virgo. Overall, this planetary configuration encourages Virgos to leverage their natural gifts for analysis and improvement in professional contexts, while remaining mindful of the need for balance between ambition and self-care. The planets support forward movement in career matters today, particularly through communication, innovation, and attention to detail, all areas where Virgo naturally excels. For Virgos, June 10, 2025 presents a fascinating communicative landscape as Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a stimulating trine with Jupiter in the intellectual sign of Aquarius. This celestial alignment amplifies your natural analytical abilities and infuses your speech with unusual clarity and foresight. Your words carry extra weight today, particularly in professional settings where precision and attention to detail are valued. The positioning of Mercury in your 10th house of career suggests that articulating your ideas to authority figures or during presentations will come with remarkable ease. You'll find yourself able to break down complex concepts into digestible information without losing the essential meaning. This is an excellent day for important emails, contracts, or negotiations that require both technical accuracy and persuasive power. The Venus-Mercury conjunction adds a layer of diplomacy and charm to your communication style, allowing you to soften your typically straightforward approach with just the right amount of tact. Notice how people respond more favorably when you blend your factual observations with genuine warmth. For Virgos involved in teaching, writing, or content creation, today's planetary energies provide a wellspring of inspiration. Ideas that have been percolating in your subconscious may suddenly find perfect verbal or written expression. The moon in Gemini activates your communication sector, creating a dual influence that enhances your ability to see multiple perspectives simultaneously. This is particularly valuable when mediating disagreements or finding common ground between opposing viewpoints. However, Be mindful of a challenging square between Mercury and Neptune forming in the background. This aspect can introduce subtle miscommunications or assumptions, especially regarding shared resources or collaborative projects. Double-check important details and resist the urge to fill information gaps with assumptions. Written communication benefits more than verbal exchanges today, as it gives you time to organize your thoughts meticulously before sharing them. If you've been contemplating starting a blog, podcast, or newsletter, the energy today supports taking concrete steps toward these communication-based projects. For Virgos in relationships, this is an opportune time to address lingering issues that require clear, compassionate discussion. Your ability to articulate your needs while genuinely listening to others creates a foundation for deeper understanding. The Mars position in your third house adds conviction to your words, making this an ideal day to stand up for your ideas or advocate for causes you believe in. When communicating in groups, you'll likely find yourself naturally taking on the role of the clarifier or the one who synthesizes various perspectives into coherent action plans. Your communication style today has a remarkable balance of precision and inclusivity. Social media interactions benefit from your thoughtful approach, though you may need to resist the perfectionist tendency to overthink every word. Voice notes and audio messages might feel particularly effective as communication tools today, as they allow your authentic tone to complement your well-chosen words. If you're in a creative field, journaling your thoughts could yield valuable insights that later become the foundation for more formal work. Pay attention to communication patterns in your close relationships today. You may notice subtle shifts in how others respond to your more balanced communicative approach. Educational pursuits receive a boost from today's planetary positions, making this an excellent day for learning new communication tools, languages, or presentation techniques. The harmonious aspect between Mercury and Saturn provides staying power to agreements made today, so verbal commitments have a stronger likelihood of manifesting into tangible results. Remember that your natural Virgo tendency toward criticism can be channeled constructively today into offering genuinely helpful feedback rather than focusing on flaws. Your mental acuity is particularly sharp around midday, making this the optimal time for important conversations or drafting documents that require your full analytical capabilities. In periods of silence today, you might experience unexpected insights about how to resolve ongoing communication issues in your personal or professional life. Trust these intuitive nudges, as they're supported by Neptune's influence in your relationship sector. Overall, this is a day when your words have both practical utility and subtle influence. Use this communicative power mindfully, recognizing that your ability to express complex ideas clearly is a gift that can significantly impact those around you. June 10, 2025, brings some fascinating financial energy for Virgos. Mercury, your ruling planet, will be positioned in Cáncer, creating a connection between your financial thinking and emotional security. This placement encourages you to consider how your financial decisions affect your sense of safety and nurturing. The moon in Scorpio that day intensifies your financial intuition, giving you an almost preternatural ability to detect good investments or financial opportunities that others might miss. Trust those gut feelings about money matters today. Venus, the planet of resources and value, forms a helpful sextile with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good fortune. This creates a golden window of opportunity, particularly in areas related to collaborative finances, shared resources, or investments made with partners. Look for opportunities that might arrive through professional networks or social connections. The 11th house influence suggests that your wider circle holds the key to financial growth today. The second house of personal finances receives beneficial aspects from Saturn, suggesting that discipline and structure in your financial approach will pay dividends. This isn't about getting rich quick, but rather about building solid foundations. Any financial plan you implement today has strong staying power due to Saturn's influence, especially if it involves systematic saving or debt reduction. Particularly favorable financial sectors today include technology investments, health-related industries, and service-oriented businesses, all areas where Virgo naturally excels. With Mars in Gemini activating your career house, there's also potential for financial gain through communication, writing, or teaching opportunities. Consider pitching ideas to superiors or clients, as your ability to articulate value is heightened. Uranus's position suggests there might be a sudden or unexpected financial opportunity that emerges through foreign connections or higher education contexts. This could manifest as an opportunity to earn money through specialized knowledge or international markets. Keep an eye on communications from distant connections. However, be cautious of Neptune's square to your financial sectors, which could create confusion around exact figures or contract details. Double-check all paperwork, especially concerning investments or loans. There's a tendency today to see financial situations through rose-colored glasses, so maintain your natural Virgo skepticism when evaluating opportunities that seem too good to be true. Pluto's transformative energy touches your fifth house of creativity and speculation, suggesting that creative projects or modest calculated risks could yield significant returns. This isn't about gambling, but about strategic investments in areas where you have special insight or creative control. Your financial acumen is particularly sharp between 2 to 4 p.m. today, making this an excellent time for important money conversations or decisions. The numerical vibration of the day, 7, resonates with Virgo's analytical abilities, enhancing your capacity to see patterns in financial data that others might miss. Work colleagues may present financial collaboration opportunities around midday. These deserve serious consideration, especially if they involve pooling resources for greater impact. Your natural talent for improvement and refinement could help transform a modest financial opportunity into something more substantial. For Virgos working in healthcare, education, or analytical fields, today offers particularly strong financial potential through side projects or consulting work. Your specialized knowledge has monetary value today. Don't undercharge for your expertise. Regarding investments, conservative approaches yield the best results today. The planetary alignment supports steady growth rather than speculative ventures. Consider boosting contributions to retirement accounts or establishing new savings vehicles that align with long-term security goals. Financial discussions with family members are favored, especially those involving property, inheritances, or shared resources. Your logical approach helps bring clarity to what might otherwise be emotionally charged money conversations. Mercury's influence helps you articulate financial concepts clearly to those who might normally find such topics overwhelming. For Virgos considering a career change or side hustle for additional income, today's energy supports methodical research and planning rather than impulsive moves. Create detailed projections and analyze potential outcomes before committing resources. Overall, June 10th offers Virgo a day of financial clarity and opportunity, particularly when you apply your natural analytical abilities to economic matters. The cosmos supports measured growth rather than dramatic windfalls, aligning perfectly with Virgo's preference for earned success through diligence and attention to detail. As the cosmic energies align for Virgo on June 10, 2025, several areas of your life are receiving particularly favorable vibrations. With Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your sector of higher learning, your intellectual pursuits are especially blessed today. Academic endeavors, research projects, and philosophical explorations will yield surprising insights and connections. This is an excellent day to submit applications for educational programs, sign up for workshops, or engage in meaningful discussions with mentors. The universe seems to be opening doors to knowledge that has previously been just beyond your reach. Your analytical abilities are heightened, allowing you to see patterns and solutions that others might miss. Meanwhile, Venus in your career house is receiving positive aspects from Saturn, suggesting that professional relationships, particularly with female colleagues or mentors, could lead to fortunate opportunities. Someone in a position of authority may take notice of your meticulous work and attention to detail. Financial matters also receive a boost today, especially those connected to shared resources or investments. The moon in your second house of personal finances forms a productive sextile with Pluto, indicating that transformation in your approach to money management could unlock unexpected resources. Look for opportunities to consolidate debts or restructure payment plans. What seemed impossible yesterday might suddenly have a clear path forward. Travel plans, especially those related to career advancement or education, are highly favored. Short distances rather than long journeys will prove most beneficial, so consider day trips or regional networking events where your practical intelligence can shine. Communication channels are wide open for you today, making it an ideal time to pitch ideas, schedule important conversations, or craft persuasive messages. Your words carry extra weight and clarity, helping you express complex concepts with remarkable precision. Health matters are also under fortunate stars. Any new wellness routine started today has excellent staying power, particularly those involving digestive health, your zodiacal rulership area. The earth element is strongly emphasized in your chart today, grounding your normally cautious nature with an added boost of practical manifestation energy. This combination makes it an ideal time to bring long-considered plans into tangible reality. Social connections made today, particularly with Taurus, Capricorn, or fellow Virgo individuals, could develop into meaningful alliances that support your most ambitious goals. Trust your instincts about new acquaintances. Your normally cautious nature is being guided by unusually accurate intuition. Your home environment is another area of fortune today. Any organizational projects or aesthetic improvements begun now will flow with remarkable ease and bring long-lasting satisfaction. The perfect storage solution or space-saving idea you've been searching for may suddenly become obvious. Technology upgrades also receive favorable aspects, making this an excellent day to invest in tools that enhance your productivity or streamline communication systems. Above all, your capacity for discernment, that quintessential Virgo trait, is operating at peak levels today. Trust your ability to separate valuable opportunities from distractions. The cosmic forces are aligning to reward your natural tendency toward careful analysis and thoughtful decision-making. Virgo, your social landscape undergoes significant transformation on June 10, 2025, as Mercury forms a trine with Jupiter in your house of community. This powerful alignment creates an exceptional day for expanding your social circle and deepening existing connections. The cosmic energies are particularly supportive of authentic interactions where your natural analytical abilities can shine without overwhelming others. With Venus positioned in your 11th house, there's a magnetic quality to your presence today that draws people toward your thoughtful energy. This isn't about superficial charm. People are genuinely attracted to the depth of understanding you bring to conversations. The moon in Pisces forms a sextile with your ruling planet Mercury, softening your sometimes critical edge and enhancing your empathetic listening skills. This is a day when your ability to truly hear others will strengthen bonds in ways that surprise you. Group activities are especially favored, whether virtual or in-person gatherings, as Jupiter's expansive energy amplifies the positive aspects of collective experiences. Notice how team dynamics flow more smoothly when you allow yourself to share leadership rather than micromanaging details. Your organizational talents are welcomed, but today's energy calls for a more collaborative approach. Social media interactions carry unexpected weight today, with potential for meaningful connections rather than surface-level engagement. A message or comment could lead to an important new alliance, particularly with someone in a creative or analytical field who appreciates your meticulous approach. There's also a strong indication that reconnecting with old friends will prove especially rewarding. Someone from your past may reach out with an opportunity that aligns perfectly with your current goals. Saturn's position suggests that any networking done today has long-term potential. Connections formed now have staying power beyond immediate circumstances. Pay attention to subtle cues in conversation. Your typical Virgoan perceptiveness is heightened, allowing you to discern genuine compatibility from temporary alignment. Community involvement takes on special significance under these planetary aspects. Your contributions to group efforts will be recognized and appreciated, particularly if they involve your natural talents for improving systems or bringing practical solutions to shared challenges. There's a beautiful balance today between giving and receiving in your social exchanges. You're able to offer support without depleting your resources and accept help without feeling indebted. The North Node's position indicates that stepping slightly outside your comfort zone in social settings will lead to meaningful growth. Perhaps speak up in a group where you've typically remained quiet, or initiate a gathering rather than waiting for an invitation. Professional connections blend seamlessly with personal ones today, creating opportunities for friendships that also advance your career aspirations. The boundaries between work colleagues and friends may blur in productive ways, though your discerning nature helps maintain appropriate distinctions. Be aware that Pluto's ongoing transit makes this a transformative period for how you experience belonging and community. Some social structures that once felt secure may be evolving, making room for more authentic connections aligned with your evolving values. This isn't about rejection, but refinement, quality of connection over quantity. Mars in your communication sector energizes dialogue, though be mindful that your delivery doesn't come across as overly critical. Your intentions are pure, but others may be more sensitive today due to the emotional Pisces moon. When navigating new social territories, remember that your analytical gifts are balanced by genuine warmth and concern for others' well-being. This authentic care is your true social superpower today. Social anxiety that sometimes plagues your sign is significantly diminished today, replaced by a comfortable confidence in your ability to navigate interpersonal dynamics. Trust this feeling. It's cosmically supported and reflects your true social capabilities rather than temporary false confidence. Family connections also benefit from today's planetary positions, with conversations flowing more easily between generations or across divergent viewpoints. Your role as mediator or translator between different perspectives is highlighted and appreciated. For Virgos in romantic relationships, this is an excellent day to socialize as a couple, strengthening your bond through shared experiences with others. The planetary alignment supports harmonious three-way conversations and group dynamics that reveal new aspects of your partnership. For single Virgos, social gatherings have strong potential for meaningful encounters, though they may begin as friendships rather than obvious romantic connections. Look for individuals who appreciate depth over display and substance over style. These alignments suggest lasting compatibility over immediate chemistry. On June 10, 2025, Virgo finds themselves at an interesting cosmic crossroads as Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a supportive trine with Saturn in your productivity sector. This cosmic alignment creates an exceptional day for organizing systems, refining methods, and implementing structural changes that have long-term benefits. The morning hours bring clarity of thought that shouldn't be wasted on trivial matters. Reserve this mental sharpness for solving problems that have been persistently troubling you. With the moon in Aquarius activating your sixth house of daily routines and wellness, pay particular attention to how you're structuring your time. Small adjustments made today can lead to significant improvements in efficiency over the coming weeks. Venus forming a square to Neptune suggests potential confusion in relationships or financial matters, so avoid making major commitments in these areas without thorough consideration. Instead, channel this energy into creative visualization or spiritual practices. Your analytical abilities are heightened today, but be mindful not to slip into overthinking or excessive criticism of yourself or others. The perfectionist tendencies of your sign are amplified, which can be harnessed productively for detail-oriented tasks, but should be monitored to prevent unnecessary stress. Jupiter's position in your ninth house encourages you to broaden your perspective, consider how your immediate concerns fit into your larger life philosophy. A brief meditation session midday could help you maintain balance when things feel overwhelming. Hydration is particularly important today, as you may be so focused on tasks that you neglect basic physical needs. Set timers if necessary. For optimal productivity, work in 45-minute intervals followed by short breaks. Your communication skills are especially sharp in the afternoon hours. Use this to clarify misunderstandings or express ideas that require precision and nuance. Before ending your workday, take time to document your progress and set clear intentions for tomorrow. This creates a psychological closure that will help you relax in the evening. Tonight, the stars favor quiet intellectual pursuits over social activities. Reading, journaling, or engaging with informative content will be more satisfying than forced social interactions. If sleep has been elusive lately, tonight offers a window for establishing a more effective bedtime routine. Pay attention to subtle insights that emerge just before sleep. They may contain solutions to problems you've been puzzling over. Overall, this day rewards methodical approaches and thoughtful analysis, while cautioning against perfectionism and overthinking, a balance that exemplifies the highest expression of your Virgo nature. Daily Horoscope Analysis for Virgo, June 10th, 2025. Dear Virgo, today's celestial configuration brings a fascinating blend of energies into your life. With Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Saturn, your analytical abilities are particularly heightened. This is a day when your natural attention to detail,